Okay, so let's talk about Scarlett Johansson and Disney. Now, we saw what was happening at the end of last week when it came to ScarJo and Disney. She was promised more when she was promised some of that box office nut when it came to Black Widow. And since it got released on Disney Plus as well, pretty much it was going, hey, I'm not going to get what was owed to me. And so then that happened, and then Disney responded and said that they worked with her, and then there was a whole pandemic thing, and then you had people just talking about it and blah, blah, blah. And then even like Gerard Butler all of a sudden came out, and he saying that he's going to sue for Olympus, not the last, Angel Has Fallen, or whatever the hell, the last Olympus Has Fallen movie. He didn't get all what he was promised. And then, of course, there was rumors about Emily Blunt doing the same thing, a lot of things. But as far as I could tell, when it comes to the lawsuit, right now it's this is a Screen Rant article that says Scarlett Johansson lawsuit blamed on new Disney CEO in new report. So a new report on Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow lawsuit blames Disney CEO Bob Chapek for the current situation. After Marvel's Black Widow premiered in theaters and on Disney Plus simultaneously in early July, Johansson sued Disney over the film's release, citing breach of contract. Johansson's earnings from Black Widow are a core issue in the lawsuit, as her deal with the studio included box office bonuses. Johansson and her team state Disney did not renegotiate her contract when it was decided Black Widow to receive a hybrid release. The fallout has been particularly ugly, with Disney issuing a statement claiming the lawsuit has no merit whatsoever and essentially accusing Johansson of being insensitive about the effects of the ongoing pandemic. Yeah, they kind of fired back and said, what the fuck? How dare you? It's like, Anyways, Johansson, they did that. So Johansson's agent called Disney's response an attack on the actress's character, and Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige is reportedly angry at Disney for letting things get to this point. Considering Johansson's long history with Disney, it's a bit surprising to see the two parties have such a public feud. Some believe Chapek is the one to blame. Ouch. So here's a statement right here. It says, a new report, the Johansson lawsuit, the Wrap, states that multiple insiders, and it says he didn't think it would blow up in his face, says USC Marshall School of Business adjunct Professor Jean Del Vecchio was one of the few to compare how Chapek handled Black Widow to former CEO, Disney CEO Bob Iger's approach. He said Bob Iger was named CEO in 2005, not only due to his business, his backup like there, but for his mastery of developing and keeping relationships that he had honed for dozens of years, working with temperamental, high-profile stars. Disney's acquisition and management of Pixar, Marvel, and Lucas are testimony to his ability. Chapek's previous experience with Disney consumer products, parks, and resorts did not demand the same level of star-charged interaction. So they're blaming the new CEO for this crap. And apparently, and then, of course, too, we have Emma Stone, who also might be suing over the Cruella. She was supposed to be getting some stuff, too. So who knows? It's always interesting, though, because, man, these movie stars, they get paid like $20 million up front, and then they're supposed to get a box office portion, which, man, they make a lot of money. But at the same time, you kind of get it because, hey, that was part of the contract. She is owed some money. So, yeah. See, but what's interesting about this, and I kind of talked about this with somebody too, is like when it comes to streaming and how these movies are going to get released now, how it's going to be like a dual release and whatever, it's really exposing that, again, it's exposing that old guard of the shadiness of Hollywood, I guess you could say, and all these fucking greedy assholes that are behind the scenes that are just making money, not doing shit, but making stupid decisions. It is kind of interesting. Like, it's kind of exposing that because, they're exposing the shadiness. This was a little bit of shadiness. If she was owed like some box office, a percentage of that and then didn't get it, and there was no renegotiating when it came to the streaming stuff, it's kind of exposing something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this moves forward because, like I said, Gerard Butler doing the same thing. There's a possibility that Emma Stone and Emily Blunt might be doing the same thing too. We haven't heard anything about Emily Blunt. I remember there was like a headline that said, oh yeah, Dwayne Johnson's not going to do that. It's like, yeah, because he's the businessman. He's like, give me all my money up front, motherfuckers. So, of course, Dwayne Johnson's not going to do it for Jungle Cruise, but it is going to be interesting. They ever apologized to Gunn? I don't think they ever really did that either. That's what's so weird about that. I don't think publicly, at least. I don't know. Everything's all been weird. But hey, if they want to expose Disney for being shady assholes, I think we can all kind of get behind that, right? Right. Let's do it.